I don't feel like right now is the right time to have a debriefing on what could and could not have gone better. I feel like the tensions are a little high right now. So
one of those lists is just really long, and the other one is really short.
We got the map. That's literally
getting
the
the map
on the list.
Could not have gone better. Got the map. 100% obtained the map. Hello, and welcome to Khyber Shards, a 5th edition actual play show set in the Eberron campaign world. Well, welcome to another episode. And even though no one has had any warning, I'm just going to say, Eric, tell us what happened last time.
Yeah, for sure, Eric.
The worst version of this job imaginable. So, chase happening. Pog gets confronted by Falco in a little alleyway that he made a wrong turn in. Sets the alley on fire, including a bunch of corpses from an elf lady with a red mat lacquered face that hopped down.
But you just assume everyone wearing a death mask is an elf, Eric?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, the Iranian elf woman, and her corpses were on fire. And then Pog got away. Ari, giving chase, rounded the corner, saw Falco standing there, and a handful of corpses on fire in front of Falco, and got a 0 on his perception check. So Ari thought his friends were all dead and burning in an alleyway, and that Falco and these other Deneth goons killed him. So Ari decided to go solo fighting, and killed one of them, and then got. So Ari was bleeding out in a hallway. Pog and Shade met up to assess the situation. Ezri healed Ari, and then everyone started fighting Falco, and then another mysterious person dropped down who knew Shade by name and cast darkness and told us to run. We obliged, split up into 2 groups, Pog and Shade, and Ari and Ezri into their respective groups, and we're going to meet in the jungle. And we are now in the jungle, but we have not met up yet.
Yeah, we'll say no for the moment. Okay.
And so, unless I'm really mistaken, this is episode 30? Is that right?
Whoa.
I think...
Maybe.
I think, yes.
Either this is episode 30...
It's going to be really funny if it's not.
Or the last one was episode 30, and we just blew right past it. But regardless, I think we've passed 30, so...
Hooray!
Woo!
Brad.
We're still doing it, guys.
And only barely.
Thank you for everyone who's stuck with us.
And also, why?
Thank you.
Could you explain
to
why
all of you
down
who
in the
checked
comments?
the show out and decided not to stick with it? You'll never hear this
That's
message,
fair.
but thanks for at least giving it a shot.
We appreciate you giving it a shot, yeah. Fair. Okay, so it's night. It's dark. It's very, very dark. You're under canopy. There are animal noises all about you.
I just realized that Ari's guide through this jungle doesn't have dark vision. God, we're going to die. We're going to get eaten.
You did split. Yeah,
in the worst
funny.
possible configuration. Yes. The worst version of the
no. Maybe not. I mean, you got your druid and your ranger separated. That makes sense. Anyway, it's true black darkness. There are scores of species of reptile and insect giving voice in the dark around you. There's wind in the trees, and there are, because you're not very far in, wisely, there are still the sounds of a city, which we must remember is by origin a pirate port, so it doesn't really shut down overnight. So, yes, you are in the jungle, separated, and some of you are grievously in pain. And all of you have been through a thing. So,
as soon as we're
Ari and
out
Esri,
out of easy sight, the city, just find a tree.
Yeah,
Sit.
hold on, I gotta sit down. Yeah.
We'll stay here until it's light, and then we'll go find them.
Oh, we're sleeping in the jungle. Oh
No, probably don't sleep.
I'm very tired and lost a lot of blood. I'm kind of lightheaded.
I can help with that a little more. Let's see. What would be best? Are you hungry?
No, I'm good. I
Okay.
couldn't eat if I wanted to right now.
Then I'll touch Ari and cast another Cure Wounds at first level.
All right. Roll those hit points.
I rolled a 1. I'm sorry. 4 more.
It helps a little.
Why? No, I didn't see what happened. I just saw that you were fighting.
I thought. I thought you were
Ari has
dead.
forgotten his name. Certainly.
I thought you were dead. I thought Pog was dead.
Me?
I thought Shade was dead. I saw Falco standing over corpses that were burning in front of him. And
That's
while
what
we're
the
chasing,
sound was.
and I lost it. I lost it, and I killed one of the Deneth guards, and I don't know what happened. I lost control. He kind of bangs his head against the tree that he's up against.
No, that won't help. That's not
Ideally, not very hard. Yeah.
Let's not anger the trees either.
Ari just glares at you.
Well, it's a thing.
Neither of you can see the other, so.
I have dark vision.
Oh, okay. Very well. Esri is unaware that you are glaring at him, though.
All right. We'll just rest. Just take it easy. Get some strength back. Doubt anyone's gonna be running out here looking for us. I think Paul got the map. Seemed that way.
What? Never mind.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Shade and Pog stumble out into the jungle.
Is this what? Are we far enough? Can we stop?
I think so. We're in the jungle now. It'll be fine.
Pog is gonna lay
You
down.
should probably rest. You're doing that. Excellent. Perfect. I'm gonna watch. I'll keep watch, and you rest.
There. The others got out, right? They got away. You're sure?
Yeah, we would not have left them.
Okay. Okay, I
would.
silence.
She pats your shoulder. I don't have cure wounds anymore, so it's not a magical pat. But I want you to feel better.
It's not body hurt. It's not
I
body
know.
hurt. I did so bad. I did so bad.
You ran very far.
But I didn't even know you were there. I didn't know Ari was there. I did so bad.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you did bad. But you're Pog, and so you're good.
He almost killed Ari. Why did Ari go there? Why was he in the road? I was running. I was running away. Why were you there? I was running away.
I was
did so
following
bad. I
you.
brought you guys straight to them. I did so bad. I did so bad.
We have a lot of people after us. I don't think whether or not it was you running or us just walking in the market, we almost always run into people who want to hunt us or kill us. It just happens a lot. But you ran very fast and you protected yourself very well. And we all got out alive.
My head hurts. I'm gonna lay down some more. And
I think that's good.
not talk, just think.
Okay. That can make your
Thank
head
you.
hurt too sometimes. Maybe not the thinking either. Maybe just the not thinking, not talking rest part.
I think
Nope.
all the time. I think more than people think. I think
Oh,
a lot. And he's gonna
I-
turn and roll over.
you are very good at the thinking.
All right.
And she just I would like to position myself, if Pog allows it, if he's laying down with his back, she's sitting up with her back to him. So just guarding him, but also offering whatever she thinks might be comforting.
Cal scrambles up into the tree you guys are against and lays himself out on a branch above your heads. Glowing green eyes looking out into the darkness. His blue and green spotted tail just twitching, dangling down from the branch above. Everyone can take a short rest, if anyone wishes to.
I want to meet the person who doesn't wish to.
The night goes slowly by. It was pretty late when you got out here, but it's still a while before sunset. For those of you used to, sleeping in the open, it's still tense, not knowing where the other half of your group is, not knowing what shape everybody was in exactly when you fled. And of course, for those of you who are not generally used to sleeping out, it's uncomfortable and very, very noisy. There are just a lot of things making noise out here. Very few of them could hurt you. Just
while we're resting, I'll say. So I missed all of it. When I showed up, everything was on fire, and you were on the ground. What do you mean you lost control?
Would you have broken? Is this an immediate pickup from where we left off, or was there
maybe like an hour later, or whatever later?
Since it's darkness, you wouldn't have seen this, but you hear like scratching of like Ari writing like very aggressively. Stop when you talk, and
writing like
writing in a journal.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where the fire came from. I don't know anything that happened up to me round in that corner, seeing fire, corpses, and Falco. And because I knew that you all were presumably ahead of me, giving chase, and trying to protect the map and get the job done, I thought that the watch and Deneth had gotten the drop on you all, and that I was late to arrive. And so I unleashed on him. I wanted to destroy them the way they had destroyed, well, at least I thought, destroyed you all, and by extension me. So yeah, that's what happened. And then obviously I was essentially fighting heir to House Deneth one-on-one, and he had a sword, and so he stabbed me, and that's when I hit the ground. Next thing I know, I'm waking up, and I try to get away, but standing up after getting stabbed in the gut, you tend to make some noise, and so yeah.
Did you get a good look at the woman? I think it was woman
that dropped down. No, I saw the same as you. She wasn't there when I first arrived. All I saw was Falco and the dentist agents in the alley.
Something very, very familiar about her.
I
just can't.
I didn't get a good enough listen to her voice to recognize anything. I don't know.
What about the person in the red mask?
Don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, there were a lot of people in like outfits and masks with powers. It was like everyone agreed to meet up in the Alley of Doom for a fight. I think that person brought the bodies and animated them. I think I heard them. Not good conversationalists.
What'd they say?
Oh,
you're talking about the corpses. Okay. Thought you were talking about the person that animated them spoke to you.
No, that person said that they were never going to get corpses from a graveyard again.
So, can we talk about what started this very awful, no good evening that culminated in me almost bleeding out in an alleyway? What the hell's happened? Why?
Yeah.
What was the end game there?
The thing was, I went to get information, and I scoped the place out, and I saw where all the magic things were, and Pog was being really annoying for some reason in there, but that kind of worked because the shopkeeper didn't want anything to do with him, so I don't know, I was talking to the shopkeeper, but he did something and figured something out, and then we left. It was good. We did what we meant to. And then he came up with this plan because he can turn invisible now, and I didn't know that. So I mean, it's pretty cool, but like, I don't understand it, but he can do it now. He did it. I saw it. And he was like, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna be invisible, and I'm gonna wait till the shop closes, and I'm gonna get the map. And I told him, no. We go back and we talk, and we come up with a plan, and we do it tomorrow night. And he was really, really set on it. Like he like said my plan was just his plan, but later and worse. And you know, everyone's telling me like, be more supportive, and we're doing the good now, and Pog think good. I thought it was actually a pretty good first part of the plan, so I kind of thought he had probably understood, you know, that's fine. He'll figure out how to get the map out and not run through the front door. I don't know, man. No one listens to me. I say do the smart thing, and people don't do the smart thing, and I say don't do this thing because not doing this thing would be smart, but you do it anyway. So I thought, okay, we'll help. And so I did the plan, and I went in and I distracted him, and I lied to him, and that didn't go well. And so I thought, okay, what would Ari do? And I didn't want to take my shirt off, so I hit on him. And that worked, sort of. Not really. It was no, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It wasn't my finest moment.
Listen, I'm not. Ari adjusts with the pain still stinging a bit. I'm not looking to lay blame at anybody's feet with this whole thing. I get what you're saying, that a lot of times your plans are not acted upon or heeded, and I can understand that, and I appreciate the fact that you wanted to be supportive of Pog and allow him to come up with a plan.
Well, it was more than that. I thought he might go ahead and do it, even if I said no and left.
Well, but then you could have told us at the treehouse, and we could have been there sooner. Because Shade and I sat around for a few hours at home, just waiting. And if we would have known at least, hey, come to the market, we got a plan. Ari goes to gesture to his gut, and then realizes Ezri can't see. He's like, I wouldn't be on the jungle bed right now. We're so rarely in control. I'm talking about when we're in the Undercity and there's kids screaming and stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes we have a conflict on what needs to happen in that instance, and that's fine. We can have those conflicts and we can talk it out. But to just leave me and Shade high and dry like that. I'm not saying the plan was bad. I'm not saying the plan was wrong. But to not... I mean,
the plan was bad, man. The first part was okay, but after that, it was not good.
We'll never know what could have happened, though. We'll never know.
I'm with you. Anyway, I don't know if that's really here. I don't know if that's really to the point here. Because I don't know. Like next time's a long way away, man. We've got to. We can't go back to the treehouse. Not anytime soon. Everyone in the city knows where we live.
I mean, we have to go meet up with Tommel, regardless. That's not an option. I think we need to... Yeah, we'll need to figure out what to do about living arrangements and what we can do with the Swords of Karn, and just... We'll need to figure all that stuff out. It was bad. It was a bad night. It was a bad call. But it happens.
If she didn't kill him, now we're very specifically on a house's list.
Oh, I am. I guaranteed him. I killed a member of House Deneth in that alleyway.
Right, but I mean,
And
he knows
Falco
us.
put 2 and 2 together. Yeah. I know. But I especially am on every list for at least House Deneth as of the morning. And you didn't get spotted, fortunately. Shade and Pog are in trouble as a result of that, because they got spotted in association with me. We have some friends. We'll need to figure it out. But number one, those kids need to be safe, and that involves us going into the city and doing this deal. I can make myself look like somebody else. I don't want to go do the drop alone, but if that's what's needed, we can't. The mask idea was great, but we can't just parade all the time in masks. But
Wasn't us.
Everybody make a perception check.
Nice.
Wait, Phil, did you just do that?
Do what?
To see if we can know where the sounds of the dog anger came from.
Yeah,
I'm
that.
fairly certain those were Eric's small dogs.
Oh,
yeah.
well.
I got a
Perception
22.
check.
Yep,
15.
Nice. Boy, I'm glad I'm
13.
in shade right now.
13. Okay.
I can't tell anything's happening.
Shade and Ari, you had a 15?
Yes.
Shade and Ari, after you've been out here for a few hours, those of you with a good sense, those of you who, and I don't care who says they are, that's fine. Those of you with a good sense of what time it is, just who sense passage of time well, it's moving towards dawn. You hear low voices talking, walking along the bank of the river, which is not far from where either of you are. There is a sort of feminine laugh, and low voices again, and then there is a sound like and then silence.
Witnessed a murder. God.
Can you see what's happening?
Ari would go investigate.
Oh, okay.
The moral compass doesn't shut off just because you almost died, folks.
Ari and
What?
Shade heard this as well, right?
Yep.
So I would just ask my panther to go stealthily see what was happening.
Okay. There's definitely a levity scene coming up. Yeah. So Ari, you creep down. Give me a stealth check, Ari. And Casey, give me a stealth check for Cal.
18.
Nice.
Esri doesn't know Ari has left. He's so sneaky.
He knows.
What was the rule about pushing for Cal?
I don't remember. I'm
Okay.
probably not going to be consistent about it, so I'm going to
Excellent.
say sure. Cal
Awesome.
can push, but he uses your hit points.
Yes.
Ooh. like it.
Happily donated to him. Oh, pushed from a 3 to a 4.
Nice.
Nice.
It is
But
time
plus
for a
6 gives
visit
me a 10.
to the dice store.
The 10. All right. So, Esri, you are creeping down very, very quietly.
Ari.
And, all right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I don't know
Esri
why
ain't doing
that's
nothing.
happening. Yes. Ari, you're creeping down very quietly. Looking across the river, you see a dark shape moving back into town, hauling another dark shape behind it. And while you watch, a couple more shapes come and join the first one, and they heft the burden and carry it into town.
Bold.
Well, that's all I'm going to do about that. So,
And then a twig snaps right behind you. And you hear a warm...
well, this is where I get eaten.
And then Cal's head, like, bats you on the shoulder.
Oh, hey, buddy. Wait, where's Jade and Pog?
Cal looks at you like a creature that doesn't speak common.
I was like, what kind of lassie is happening right now?
Telepathic speech. Nope, have to understand a language the other one knows.
He's gonna speak
Awakened
broken
mind.
giant into Cal's head.
Aha! Mentally connecting my mind with Cal's, because awakened mind requires that we each speak a language, but we do not have to share a language.
Oh, but Cal doesn't
Okay.
speak.
Cal understands the language. I will accept Cal.
It does say must be able to understand at least one language.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, where's Shade and Pog?
Cal just...
Can you come with me to grab Esri and then lead us over there?
Cal looks
Okay.
at you.
So,
Cal doesn't use nod and shake
yeah,
head.
yeah.
Like,
So
that's-
Ari just starts walking, and then
Cal follows you.
Okay. Trace my steps back to Esri, and Esri. Hey.
Yep. Sorry.
Cal found us, or I don't know. I think Cal found me, so he can lead us back to Shade and Pog.
The cat?
His name is Cal, and you will respect him.
His name's Calumbra.
He goes by Cal.
Go by any. Yeah. Okay. I guess.
I called him Cal, and he responded. So
Yeah.
okay.
Sure.
Lead the way, buddy. He says mentally into Cal's
Cal
brain.
turns and walks you over. Shade, you hear...
I love the
Cal.
idea that it's like 50 feet. Like we were just right.
Yeah, it's not far.
The other side of a tree.
Cal walks you around the really big
Cal just
jungle tree.
sighs. Like, these idiots.
Shade, you hear, Cal. All right, lead us back, buddy. You hear the sound of people approaching, and you can see Cal leading Esri and Ari back. Over to you.
Good morning.
Do you have the map?
I don't have the map. Pug's sleeping.
It's not a good idea.
Well,
It's fine.
I was on watch.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you? I was very scared for you.
Okay, but does
The
Pog
feeling
have
is
the
mutual.
map?
Probably the map is fairly obvious somewhere.
It's
in
on my
Pog's-
back.
On Pog's person. Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
I
Pog's got
can't
it.
see.
He's got the map.
Yeah,
Yes. It's on his back.
Ari and I are just pointing, like, obviously.
Why do you keep asking? It's right there.
Right?
Okay. Do we know that's the right map? Do we have any way? You know what you're looking for?
I never even saw the map, Esri. I don't know what we would be looking for. Neither did Shade.
You can see that it has red dragon scales on it.
It
Seems
looks
right.
to match the description of the map.
Okay. We have all day, right?
Well, yeah, I did have an expert that I wanted to have take a look at the map before we turned it over to Tommel. At the Wayfinders. But
I guess you can disguise yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he will have gotten word about whatever story they're going to spin about last night. But it's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
It's not fine. It's not.
Okay.
No, it's not fine. But
Okay.
It'll. I didn't know the way the job was going to go. And so this individual that I want to go speak to about the map may know a lot about the map and the fact that Shade and I were looking for it. So he's going to be able to put 0 and 0 together and figure out it equals 0 because, yeah.
Who are we talking about?
Alice Martain. I'm still going to call him Martin. It's my affectation.
The
Of the world-renowned Wayfinders Foundation.
Yes, of the Wayfinders Foundation.
why him?
Because
He already
I
knew
figured he
us.
knew about the Obsidian City. I wanted to make sure that whatever is on that map is not going to unleash an unholy something onto the world.
It is. It is.
Okay,
We-
before the two
we
of
don't-
you continue arguing about this,
I don't feel like we're arguing. I feel like we're on the same page.
We're on the same map.
I would like to, before Pog wakes up, you will be nice to him. He is scared and he is not feeling very good and he feels very bad in his head. And I think in his heart. And you will be nice to him and you will not make his heart hurt more.
When have I been mean to Pog?
Well, not a time that I recall.
And are you saying this to me because you feel like I might have a reason to be upset with Pog?
I'm. I wish I didn't break. I'm so sorry.
That was my fault.
I
I'm sorry.
feel like
I broke.
Pog was not very proud of his plan, and there were a lot of things that happened that he did not get to control, and we cannot blame him for.
That's fair. No, listen, we've all been through it. I don't feel like right now is the right time to have a debriefing on what could and could not have gone better. I feel like the tensions are a little high right now. So
One of those lists is just really long, and the other one
yeah,
is
and one
really
is very
short.
We got the map. That's literally
Getting
the
the
only
map
thing on the list.
could not have gone better. Got the map. 100% obtained the map.
Could you imagine if we hadn't gotten the map through all the? Oh man!
Oh
I'd be
my
so mad
goodness.
right now. No, Shade. I'm not going to do anything to make Pog feel worse about all of this. Esri,
What?
You can't see in the dark, but you can hear.
I'm not making any promises about anyone's feelings right now. But we need to spend the next day figuring out what we're going to do. Together,
Yes.
actually thinking.
See, like that felt targeted. That's what I mean.
Can you unroll the map? Can someone look at the map? Is it daylight yet?
Ari goes over and grabs the map off Pog's back.
As soon as he gets near, I'll do whatever check. As soon as someone starts touching,
I figured
Pog's
you were
up.
awake.
Pog's up. No one's touching him. No one's touching. Stand
Can I
straight
make a
up and
stealth
just
check? I was
stares.
trying to be quiet. No, that's fine.
I don't know that Pog was actually asleep.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the map and see what we're dealing with.
Hey, Pog.
Pog stares at you intensely
You're
in the
okay.
dusk. This is the start of dawn. Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably getting gray. Yeah.
The map in his left hand,
Ezra, you are beginning to be able to see.
clutching it, and then I'm gonna lunge forward to Ari and grab him in a big bear hug for about 6-7 seconds. It's gonna be way too tight. It's gonna hurt that chest wound.
You hear a little.
Ari
And
does
then-
the pat on the ribs because he can't lift his arms in the bear
And then
hug.
it's going to be an arm's length removal of hug. You shouldn't have been there.
What?
No.
You were missing.
No.
Where were we supposed to do?
Not now. No. We're taking this map. We're getting it to Tommel now.
No.
No, we're not.
What else would we do with this map?
He is not expecting us today, for one thing. We don't know where to find
What
him.
are we going to do with this thing that has us in trouble now?
I want to make sure that we're not doing something unimaginably worse by handing the map over.
No. What is unimaginably worse? What is worse?
Unleashing something that's going to get a whole lot of people killed.
The kids being in trouble was the worst. That's why we're here.
They might be amongst the number of people that get hurt. Don and Bella might get hurt.
So if it's worse, then what do you do? What do you do?
We at least are informed. We're at least informed. Like I'm trying. I don't know what's going on as much as you do, Pog. But if we're about to hand over the keys to a weapon of massive destruction, because we both know that Tommel would be willing to go there, I want to at least know so we can prepare. And maybe, just maybe, we can come up with a plan. Do something that might slow him down. But unless we know...
So now we think we're fighting Tommel?
We don't
I just want to know what we're doing.
anything. Just rest and let's look at the
I'm
map.
not saying that we're...
see what's on it.
Pog, fighting Tommel was never off the table for me. I just didn't think we could fight him right then. I thought fighting him then was a bad idea because it would put the kids at risk. But we need to know as much as we can so we can make a plan to stop whatever he's cooking up, whatever him and Mirren are working on.
But
The sound transitions from frogs to birds.
Pog unfurls the map and holds it out to be seen, holding tightly onto both sides of it.
It is a very meticulously drawn chart of the Skyfall Peninsula in vivid colors, and does seem to chart a way to a location marked as the Obsidian City.
Do you know what's here? Does this map tell you why Tommel wants it?
No.
There's
But
no
that's-
good reason Tommel wants anything.
Yes, I'm making sure that it's not a horrifying reason why he wants it. And I don't know, but I know somebody who might.
We
Okay.
could just go.
Who
We
are
have
you going to
the
show the
map.
map to? That's
Palace
better.
Martain from the Wayfinders. He goes out into the jungle. We already
You
talked
want
to him.
Famous.
You talked to him.
Yeah,
You told an adventure person about an adventure?
I told you we were. I told you where Shade and
you
I
guys,
were
you
going.
guys knew they were going.
We went there.
This is to tell him what we're looking for Tommel for?
What do you think I
Not
was
you
doing
said
there,
you went
Pog?
to this talk about the city.
Yeah. We
He
went
knows
to
you
ask
have a map
about the
to it?
Obsidian City. Yes. And I told him if we get our hands on the map, could you take a look at it to glean any information? We know nothing, Pog.
He's going to
Nothing.
steal the map.
No, he won't steal the map.
It's Pog rolls it back up. What do you want to do, Esri?
We have today. We have all of today. Slow
To
it
do
down.
what?
To stop and think. Look at the map. Talk to Hallis. Ari can probably get in and out without being noticed by others. And blow up his mind if he wants to steal the map. I don't know.
Shade,
And see if we can learn anything. And then talk about our options.
what do you want to do, Shade?
I think we could follow the map. See what's there?
Not in one day, I don't think.
Oh.
By the scale, that is definitely the case, yes.
Okay. She can read maps.
Just need a high level wizard.
Listen, so what I know already, just to get all the cards on the table so you all know, I know that the Obsidian City was very important to the giant empire that existed in the jungle. It was the palace of the emperor for that empire. Notoriously, people have trouble getting near it, which is presumably why Tommel needs the map. Hub of presumably great arcane knowledge, but it's also a hub of Sulat activity. Drow operate out of there. So makes it a dangerous spot to go. So even if we had more time, it wouldn't be a good idea to go there on our own. So that's what I know right now about the Obsidian City, is the giants who used to rule this continent. It was a really important spot for them because it was the palace of their emperor. And apparently, according to the Wayfinders at least, there's a bunch of arcane knowledge there, which makes me even more concerned.
So, Tommel gets the map and can do more bad things no matter what.
can do worse things. That's my concern, is the scale with which he can do bad things.
I'm sorry, I forget, was I privy to the conversation when he was saying, like, he was saying, like, talking about final solution type stuff in front of all of us, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would characterize. He did not propose killing off everyone who was not like. But
I mean, he was non-specific,
he was-
but he talked about it being like
A better
the
world
thing
for
that's
us
going to
and
help
our
all
kind.
of us. And
Yeah.
yes.
he was talking big. He was desperate, maybe not desperate, but determined. This isn't a small thing.
He said this was a shortcut to what they were doing. So he's going to do that thing either way. How do we stop him in a day, Ari?
Well, like you and Shade can tell from the map, it's going to take longer than that to get to the Obsidian City. If we give them the map, then they're on the path to their shortcut, as you say, which will take them time. And Pog, I can't just... Are you proposing just handing the map over and being done with it?
If
What do
we
you
don't
want to do? You've asked all
kill
of us
Tommel.
what we want to do.
I
I'm
want
not
to kill
opposed to
Tommel.
that.
I wanted to kill Tommel yesterday morning. I wanted to kill Tommel in the nighttime before.
Okay.
The only thing that's
That's-
changed is that we're all in much worse shape because of what just happened.
The other thing
option was always
that we have
there.
to take into consideration is the Stormhammers. The four of us could kill Tommel, but we can't go to war with an entire gang. We need numbers.
It's also possible that this thing he's trying to do is like remove dragon marks from the world. Which I don't know.
Dragon marks.
I mean, maybe it actually isn't killing everybody, and it would be okay to hand the map over, but we gotta know, right?
We need to know. But
Fine, then we go.
You know-
and I go with you.
okay. Sorry, Shade. What were you saying?
Why?
Killing, you just so easily killing Tommel is on the table. That's just we just got recognized by the guy that trained us and held us captive.
Yeah, well, killing him was on the table too until everything went black.
He tried killing me. It looked like he tried killing Ari.
He did kill me. Like, I was out. I mean, I
I
was
don't think
bleeding
you
out.
were
would be-
fully gone.
I would be much more comfortable
would've-
if our battle cry was "Kill
I would have felt
Falco."
that.
I agree, Shade. Tommel. I don't know if Tommel's worth fighting for anymore. The concept, how far you have to go to use kids as leverage to threaten children. Is that somebody worth fighting for?
I think it's worth considering. We We just...
Well, then we consider
Oh.
talking to him as well, but we don't know what he wants with the map.
I don't know. That, like... Harming kids is not okay. But also...
Sun is up. Activity is resuming in the city.
Let Ari have the map and just go.
Pog can come with me.
Why? That will only make it more easy to find you. You can disguise yourself and go and not be recognized.
I could follow him on a roof.
The Wayfinders
And
you
he's
said was
not by
right on the edge
himself.
of the city, if I recall correctly, right, Philip?
It's in the one of the not northern, because the map is not oriented that way.
Oh, I just had a really bad...
It's in the Temple District,
Oh, sorry.
which is on the west side, which is towards the exterior. Yeah.
We can circumvent the city, hop right in. I'll need you all to lead me through the jungle to get there, but I'm sure if I keep the city on my right, I'll get there eventually. But
I mean, y'all are in sight of the city.
Not too bad during the day. It's fine.
and the Temple District presumably won't have as much people looking for us, hopefully.
I'm still not hearing what Pog adds to the trip.
Pog wants to come.
Everyone
Now, that's
almost
not-
died.
That's not
because
good
of
enough at this point.
Pog, you're really hurt.
According to who, Esri?
Me! I'm saying it. I'm telling you the smart thing to do.
Is to send one person into the city with another one
Yes.
watching from a little bit close and the rest of us away.
Last time we
I'm-
split up, it did not go super.
I'm good at watching a little bit close.
Just go find the information. Do the thing you're good at.
But there are a lot of people looking for us.
Listen, at the end of the day, right now, Pog has the map. Pog seems unwilling to give up the map. Pog wants to come, so if I'm getting the map analyzed, Pog has to come with me.
How is Pog gonna not look like Pog?
I have a disguise kit. I can at least alter his features enough to not look like Pog, look like another half orc. That should be good enough at least to prevent a passing glance. Half orcs aren't uncommon.
You guys were recognized by one person
Yeah.
in the middle of a fire.
Yeah,
The Watch does not have a file on you,
that's fair.
and House Dennis does not run the city.
Yeah.
Esri,
I've had flyers
I-
up of me and my pet, so
Sure, yes, you made quite a ruckus.
I don't
I am-
want to sound bossy, mean, but this map almost got everyone dead, and I'm not gonna let it go until it gets to Tommel or we kill him.
It wasn't the map's fault, Pog.
No, it was mine getting the map, and now I'm not letting it go.
You're going to make the same mistake twice?
I didn't make the mistake. I ran just fine.
We don't
yeah,
need
if
to
we weren't
unpack
there, he would
what
have
happened.
made it.
Yeah.
If we weren't there, he would have been caught before he left the market.
No one
we
got
went
close to me
through it.
until I hit a wall. I was
Yeah,
okay.
because we were behind you slowing them down.
I didn't see that.
Listen, as the person here who came the closest to death and actually has a body count that probably is going to get me on House Dennis list real soon, we don't need to unpack all of this. Okay? Pog, you did your part great. We can talk about plan, all kinds of other stuff once this is all done and over with. And I understand some things went wrong. It's not anybody's fault what went wrong, but we can't change it. We can't go back to last night and undo what is done. All we can do is look at what we have now and go forward. Okay? We go to the Temple District. We pop in. Go talk to Hallis. See what he can tell us about the Obsidian City. Look at this map. See what he can tell us about it. Best case scenario, we find out something new. Worst case scenario, it was a waste of our time. But based on whatever information we find, we can then make a plan as to what happens next. But right now, we can't make a plan because we don't know. Right now, our only plan is hand the map over to Tom and hope that his plan isn't that bad. And you all have met him now. I imagine it's pretty bad. I think best next steps, what we can do with our day tomorrow, get the map checked out, and start figuring out how to deal with the Stormhammers. They're dangerous. They've been dangerous for a while, but they're building towards something. And the sooner we can get Mirren out of commission, the better. Because Tommel isn't the one in charge. Tommel's taking orders. If we kill Tommel, that doesn't change anything.
I got the distinct impression that it at least changes the kid's situation.
That's fine, but yes, the kid's situation, kids need to be taken care of. However, if the Stormhammers are planning something big for Stormreach, the kids are still in danger in that scenario.
Sure.
So, Pog's holding on to the map. That's fine by me. If you all want to come in to the Wayfinder's office as well and talk to Hallis, he already knows all of us. So it's not like you're meeting somebody new that doesn't know who you are.
If we split up and have to fight, it does not go good.
Yeah. Listen, I normally wouldn't fight the way that I did. I told Ezra last night, I thought all three of you were dead. I thought Falco had killed you. I saw the corpses in the alley in front of him, and I lost it. I killed a member of House Dennis. I don't kill people. Ever. I don't know how I'm going to process that, how I'm going to unpack it, but I took somebody's life last night. I ended them. I ended their story. That's the weight that this has for me now. Is I'm apparently willing to kill to get this done. And that terrifies me. But I don't... The idea that you all are gone. We don't have time to unpack this. We need to get going.
Then let's go.
Okay.
So is everyone heading to the nest?
I suppose.
I am.
Okay. So you begin to work your way around towards an entry point for that. As you come to the next bridge that will take you across... Yeah. As you come to the bridge that will take you across into the city, Just outside of this bridge, just across this bridge towards the jungle, there is one of those circles of visions that dot the city. And on the exterior of one of the, or just on the exterior of the ring, facing the bridge, there are ever-bright lampposts on the bridge. There's a body hanging from one of the lampposts, like strapped to it. It's a human in obviously Stormhammer attire. Their skin has a very, very unpleasant green pallor to it. And as you approach, you can see that there is a distinct smear of blood across the forehead. And any of you that approach to look close can see that this is carved into the body's forehead.
Okay. Would that mean something to us automatically?
Not automatically. If you'd like to make a religion check, you can.
With my -1, let's do it.
11.
19.
21.
Okay. All right. Ari and Pog, you both recall. This makes some sense. You both recall seeing this emblem scratched into the upper part of Ilya's mask. And Ari, you recognize it as a symbol representative of the scorpion spirit Vulkor.
We go to them.
All right, and we'll have to pick up with the Wayfinders next time because we are at
Good
time
spot
and
to end
it is late. And I think Pog just gave us a nice button. So thank you so much for watching. For all of you who have been watching all along, or if you are new, or if you gave us a chance and gave up, we appreciate all of the likes and views and comments and whatever the other things.
Even the
that feed.
dislikes, it's engagement.
Sure.
It helps the
That's
algorithm
true.
either way. If you hate it, let us know.
It all feeds. Even your hate feeds
us.
algorithm. Not us. Not us. We serve algorithm. Eric, be careful. Anyway, just went into a whole bit there.
We lost Philip there for a second.
Yeah.
Don't know what time you're watching this. It's late for us.
It's late. Yes, we're all a bit punchy here. Thank you again so much. If you would like to get in touch with us, you can find a link to our Discord as well as all our social medias down in the description. You can also leave comments, and we will. It's late, guys. Get back to you. Reply. Ooh, this one's a bobblehead.
Focus, Philip. Get us out of here.
I'm trying. You can also see
Press the
Colin
buttons,
and
write
Eric
the comments.
streaming on Twitch. Colin streams under the name SorryBTR, where the O is 0, and streams whenever life allows him to. Eric streams under the Geek Pantheon and streams on Sunday mornings, Monday nights, and Tuesday nights. Go check them both out. They're both very engaging streamers. That's all the things, or at least as many of the things as I'm going to manage to get through. Thank you so much. This has been Khyber Shards, and thanks for rolling with us.
Bye. I have to pee so bad.